Funny. Well, hey, I want to thank all of you for coming to the annual Husky Tonight Breaks Into a Random Person's Porch camping trip.
Oh, it's great to be here, man. I love this time of year. Oh, man. Well, I mean, as the chairman of Husky Tonight, does anybody have any great ghost stories that they want to start off with?
Well, have y'all ever heard of Jack the Ripper?
No, I have not. Can you tell us about it?
No.
Oh, wait. I have a great one. Have you guys ever heard of the Black Mask?
From our studio to your eyeballs, it's Husky Tonight.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, quiet on set.
Yeah, quiet in the set. You viewer.
I cannot believe you.
You're come on, viewer. You know better than this. This is Husky Tonight. We produce the highest quality content here, and you should be very excited for this show. It's going to be good. What's up first? Tell me.
I mean, I think we should see what Julia's whipping up in the kitchen.
That's a good idea.
Hi. Welcome back.
Hi.
Nora's here.
I am.
Have I gone through your apartment yet? I have broken into her house and stole this kitchen this time because I don't have my own kitchen. I live in a dorm. So, I figured what would be fun is to maybe do a little competition, you versus me, and then maybe we'll call Aiden over and see if he wants to taste these abominations. I didn't know where you live, but I somehow wandered over here.
I think you kind of teleported over here.
Yeah, it was like...
But that's just the magic of the household.
So, shall we get cooking?
Let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
I think what we're gonna make today is an Earl Grey tea cake. We'll see where it goes. Cooking. First, we gotta get the water. Here we are at my tea shelf. I think I said Earl Grey. I lied to you. We're gonna go with some black tea today. Black tea. Out of my shot. You will have your turn. Okay, we're gonna make some tea. I decided that we're making bubble tea instead. So I think this will work pretty well for me to beat out Julia. So I'm gonna put not just one. Let's crack open another. It's not cold. We're gonna zip tie this-ish onto this handle because we are creative and oh no. And we're gonna turn this all the way on to high. See, I just bypassed low and put it to high because you know what? I'm a rebel. We're gonna make some taro flavor. So we're going to let this actually steep and we're gonna leave it to steep on a burner that we have not turned on yet. And we're gonna take this one that we just turned on and we're actually gonna bring it back over here to this one and turn this one off. Not fun. You better put that back. No. Eggs are not $10, bro. And we are going to stir this. And then we're gonna take this, and we're gonna let it sit, and we're gonna say, set a timer for 5 minutes. Flour. One. Two. Three. Gonna check on this. Give it a good old stir. Baking powder. 2 teaspoons. So that means 4 teaspoons. We gotta get the salt in. Half teaspoon, so it's 1 teaspoon of salt. Melt some butter. What? 2 tablespoons. So we're gonna use up to here. And I'm going to take a ramekin and I'm gonna melt it in that. And I'm gonna test to make sure that these are ready.
Fancy.
We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab a little bit. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse them in cold water so that I can immediately eat them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. Look at how the water's purple. Always look at what you're pouring when you pour it. Look at that. Fish eggs to make them purple. I'm gonna pour them all in here and we're gonna make a concoction that this will sit in while we make our pancakes. A lot of sugar in this. This is a sugar bath. This is what a lot of people do to get their bubble tea the right flavors. So let's get back over here. We're gonna measure out our ingredients. We need 2 cups of milk. I got a 2-cup measuring cup. We're gonna take our egg.
Gross. That would kill bread.
Yeah, sucks. So we're gonna take a whisk. And we're gonna get into some whiskey business. Add some vanilla. Secret flavoring.
Okay.
Ube. Ube.
Is that food coloring?
It will color the food, but it is in fact ube. Watercolor. And then we're just gonna take our butter fully in our hand. Gonna do that. I hope this turns out okay. I've never actually done this.
Are you concerned at all?
No. Yes, mildly. No. I have skills. Okay, so this is our last pancake. I'm gonna take the very first pancake I made because it's probably gonna be the worst one. I'm gonna try a piece. Bussin'. Okay. I already put some of the taro bubbles into this glass. One more. All right. Perfect. Just going to pour. This might be a little messy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to that little line that I have there. I'm using whole milk again. And then we're just going to top that off. 1, 2. So I'm gonna be grabbing a brand new plate. I'm gonna hand select some pancakes. I'm gonna put 2. I'm gonna put 1 and 2 on. And then I'm gonna take some syrup. And the syrup will be optional, so I'm only gonna put a little bit on. Put a little dot right there. And we're just going to put a nice little smear. I'm gonna keep the top on just so that we know that everything is safe and without dust. Hey, Aiden. Yes. What I got for Aiden today, some ube flavored pancakes, ube vanilla, and then we have a bubble tea made with a black tea base.
Like the
Clink. It's kind of best pleasant.
That's actually really good. You did a really good job with that. It tastes like a pancake.
Wow, Julia, that's some great cooking. That's great. Thank you. And Nora. Nora was in there?
Look like that.
What?
Why did it look like
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What's up? Wow, that's so cool. I guess we'll see you all after this break.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Wow, hope you enjoyed that break. I know we sure did.
I hated it.
I hated it. I'm sorry. Up next is faking news. What's in the news? You got to pay attention closely. If you saw the intro, you just wait and see. We've got big things coming. I think they'll be excited.
This is going to be epic.
Hello and welcome to Faking News. My name is Al E. Gator and we've got a fine array of stories for you to feast on tonight. So without further ado, here's the news. The Lego company is getting sued for their recent innovation of making realistic food out of Lego. The Lego food builds have become so realistic that both children and adults have been choking on the small pieces of Lego. We received a statement from Lego stating, quote, "We really did not think full-blown adults would be unsmart enough to put Legos in their mouths in an attempt to eat our products. We will now set a new restriction to only allow the intelligently elite to use our products," end quote. Spring has sprung here in Minnesota. As a result, there is a recent surge in people wearing shorts outside as the temperatures rise to the 20s. Of course, this may only be a window of opportunity for everybody since the expected forecast is going to be very cold again soon. Speaking of the forecast, let's check out our meteorologist just in time, still in Turks and Caicos, giving us an on-site report of our weather in the tropical islands. How's the weather down there? It's probably better than it is here.
I'm here on the island of Turks and Caicos. Ocean. I have no access to food or water or airplanes. I'm going to be stuck here forever. Great. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Justin, for that super in-depth reporting of the weather. A man spent thousands of dollars on a rare Pokemon card with the alimony check he received from his ex-wife recently. That's the story. We bring you another report of another politician exposed for doing another shameful thing. A crime that will once again go unprosecuted. We have decided that we will only copy and paste that headline every time another politician does something that is unethical and illegal. This politician in particular will continue to keep their job due to the well-known corruption that exists in governmental establishments. Mayor of Flavortown Guy Fieri is officially running for president. His campaign tour consists of making stops at the top-rated food establishments in every state in order to spread his message and gain the votes needed to become president. His candidate for vice president is currently up for grabs. You can sign up for the competition by going to www.flavortownvicepresidentcompetition.gov. Rumor has it that Gordon Ramsay is in the runnings as vice president. Breaking news, my dad could beat your dad in a fight, says local preschooler Alex Cotter. Alex Cotter is a local preschooler at St. Cloud Preschool. Says that he would have his dad beat up your dad if you don't give him your baseball cards. Now, actual breaking news, it seems the mask mandate has been lifted at St. Cloud State as we can now see tours on campus happening again. Here's a jackpot with the story.
Spring has sprung here at SCSU, and with the warmer weather, students no longer have to wear masks inside most campus buildings. Social distancing restrictions have also been lifted, which is allowing many classes to go back to normal with them being physically in the classroom. After 2 years, this seems to be a very welcome change to most students. As a result, we went around asking people if they are happy about the restrictions being laxed.
Yes.
No.
In total, 50% of people were happy about not having to wear a mask indoors. No, cut that out. Yeah, we only asked like 2 people. It's fine. With the restrictions being lifted, campus tours have also returned, and we were able to catch the first one since the pandemic touring UTVS.
All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to move on down to this side of Stewart Hall, all right? We have a little bit of our KVSC memorabilia, our on-campus radio station. We're going to be down there in just a minute, but for now, we're going to continue on this way. This here is just a few of the many awards that some of our past alumni have won in their careers here at UTVS. Very exciting indeed. And here is where all the magic happens. This is the University Television Station, UTVS. Yes, that's what the letters stand for. We're going to come back to that in a minute. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to pass by the newsroom right here on your right. We're going to step in there in just a couple of seconds. That's where all the, the magic behind the scenes happen before we get down into the control room, real professional, but that's where we use everything. Here we have some more awards. Right here, even more of our alumni and great staff. Right here we have even more. Even more of our awards and an original camera right here. Yes, an original camera. So now what we are going to do, we are going to step in to this newsroom right here, and we are going to take a look.
Did you see that? With the mask? Whatever. Overall, student reception seems to be positive. This is Jack Pott reporting for Faking News.
Thanks, Jack. Tell your brother, Crack, he's doing a good job today. Let's hope they join UTVS because all of our Faking News actors up to this point have quit. Now it's time for sports. What are they, Joe King?
Thanks, Al. Yeah, there's a lot in the world of sports today. First off, March Madness has begun. Well, and sports scientists have made a shocking discovery. While every fan of college hoops has become enamored with the tournament over the years, well, the greatest minds in the game have discovered the reason as to why this time of year brings so much chaos, as the upcoming movie Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness is set to hit theaters. The multiverse has prematurely opened, plunging every fan base in America into chaos. When we reached out to Doctor Strange for questioning, well, he opened a portal and jumped into another realm. I guess that's one way to transition off the break. Major League Baseball has announced a new collective bargaining agreement and is, well, set to start their season in April. About time. While neither side hit it out of the park with what they were willing to compromise, each side found themselves crossing home with less than, well, what they left with. It really gives a new meaning to the term foul of the pole in right. NFL quarterback Tom Brady has come out of retirement and will return for his 23rd season in the National Football League. Brady will be the only 45-year-old starting quarterback in NFL history when next season gets underway. Well, some speculate why the old man came back to football. One analyst thinks that Brady spent 2 weeks waiting in line to pick his kids up from school and decided he would rather get speared by 300-pound defensive linemen than spend one more day as a stay-at-home dad. Unfortunate. Gotta love every parent's midlife crisis, right? Well, that's all for sports. Back up to you.
Thanks, Joe. UTVS production manager Maxfield Darnell has decided today would be a good day to drop out of college and start streaming Among Us lore full-time on Twitch. His recent decision was made based upon his obsession with playing the game and his non-stop quoting of the gameplay. He says, quote, "I'ma vent out of here and start reporting sus behavior full-time. Who needs degrees when you've got Among Us? See you around, crewmates," end quote. After last week's attack by the squirrels, seen here, many were captured by authorities, with the rest retreating. However, it seems they have formed a new plan of attack since then. Residents have reported seeing nuts in sewer drains on the roads recently. We reached out to the squirrels but did not receive comment. Well, that's it for this broadcast. Thanks for Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Well, why isn't this thing working?
Never gonna run around and desert.
Production managers? Al?
Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye.
Al? Oh God.
Never going to tell a lie and hurt you.
What the heck is this?
I think it's just vapor and flavors. It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutVaping.org.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
That was disappointing.
I'm sorry. I thought the ending was cool.
I mean, the middle kind of had me, and then they lost me in the second half.
And, I think I know what'll have you the whole time, though.
What's that?
Connor on the corner. He's on the corner.
No
I
way.
think. Rumor has it.
Again?
Hello and welcome to a new segment I would like to call Connor on the Corner. And as you can tell, I'm standing on a corner. Today we'll be asking people some questions. I'm not going to tell you yet because it'll be a surprise. Let's get straight into it. If you had any 3 wishes in the world, what would it be?
Probably like $10 billion so I can be comfortable. To be happy and to have a challenge.
How am I getting these wishes?
What was that?
How am I getting these wishes?
Through a genie.
Okay. Wish for 100 new genies. Solve world hunger. Set the first genie free.
And if you had any superpower in the world, what would it be?
To be able to read minds.
Why so?
Because it'd be cool to see what people are thinking.
What if people were thinking really dirty things though?
People do. It'd be fun.
Alright. I'm going to ask you, what is the worst and best part about your major?
The best part of my major, I'm an accounting major, and the best part of it is you can do a lot with it, and also the business school here is really, amazing. Top-tier business school. The worst part is the people in the classes. There's, one person in a class there's a solid 5 people in my major who I actually talk to.
The best part is I love the experience that I've been getting here. I think going to St. Cloud State is the absolute best choice for me. I love everything that I do here. The worst part is I think that my experience that I have here, while it is a huge plus and I wouldn't change a thing about it, it's also a lot to manage all at once with keeping on top of schoolwork.
Very good answer, and one that keeps us safe. Ask you a question. Is there more doors or wheels in the world? What do you think there's more in the world? Is doors or wheels?
I will die on this hill. It's wheels. It's absolutely wheels.
Definitely more wheels in the world. Think about it. 18-wheelers, way more wheels. Even in a door-centric place like a hotel, you have the wheels on all of the luggage carts, on all the room service carts, the wheels in the dresser to open up the drawers. There are more wheels in the world, and it's not a close debate.
There's wheel mechanisms in doorknobs. It is the first thing.
What? Doors?
More doors or wheels?
In the world?
Yeah, what do you think there's more of?
Wheels.
It's funny you mention. I've heard my friends talking about that, but I definitely think more wheels.
Because there are a lot of cars.
But they also have 4 doors.
Definitely more wheels.
More wheels? What's your reasoning?
Well, my first one that really sent me was think of huge office buildings and all the chairs have wheels.
Oh, okay. But what if Monsters University was real?
Well, then there would definitely be more wheels.
More wheels? Isn't there the whole thing of doors though?
Yeah, but they're all on wheels.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Because there are a lot of motorcycles.
Oh, and those do not have doors. Okay, you got me there. What do you think would win? 1 billion pieces of paper towels or Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls?
A rushing waterfall.
Why so?
Just destroy all the paper towels.
Niagara Falls.
I gotta go with Niagara Falls.
I think paper towel. Because they're overrated.
Okay. Paper towels and Niagara Falls. We got a mix of answers here.
There are a bunch of movies that we are showing. That's on March. So we're showing Encanto, Scream, and Spider-Man. So do be there, and we look forward to see you. Yay!
Watch this one. It's really good.
It's really good. They're my favorite.
Top-notch movie. Well, thank you for watching our new segment of Connor on the Corner. And I'll hand it back to you guys. Back to you, anchors.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
I think it's just vapor and flavors. It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org.
Well, that's a great episode, everyone, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean...
I think, we had a lot of fun this week, and, it was just a really...
Yeah,
Oh, what happened?
What happened there?
This
Like
is
the
so weird.
lights are-
I think
don't
that
know,
just the lights
they're
went out. Oh. Hey, Gavin? Oh, no.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantori here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.